Hello everyone, my name is Twane Ahorangi Bartlett and I'm a Violet Ray Twin Flame in Parakai, New Zealand. This is your 3-card tarot spread for the 6th of October 2017 and I'm using my Witch's Tarot. For inspiration, I'm using Return of Spirit by Shirley Harnish. I hope everybody had a good week. I want to remind you that I will be at All Things Natural tomorrow on Saturdays and Sundays, Saturday from 9 till 5 and Sunday from 10 till 3. You can call 09-831-0304 to book a reading with me. And I also want to say I will be traveling to Russell with Heart Solutions. I'll be doing readings, I'll be shooting videos there, and I'm looking forward to share my world with you. So without further ado, I'll draw us 3 cards for today and 3 cards for the weekend. This is a general reading. First card that comes up is the 6 of Wands. This is a card of success. It's forward movement. We've had the 6 of Wands quite a few times in the last 2 weeks. So I get the feeling that this is momentum building up. This is a focus on career or any projects that you've been working on. It could have been creative projects, but because Wands is spiritual of nature as well, I get the feeling that this could be spiritual growth and a feeling of accomplishment around these areas. You might even have received recognition for your efforts, but this is starting your day off with really good energy, ready to move forward, ready for the weekend. So yes, 6 of Wands is a good start to the day. In the middle of the day, we have the Chariot. Now, if you have the 6 of Wands and you get the Chariot with it, I get this is picking up speed. Whatever it is that you are working on, you're building momentum, you're moving forward. This could also be overseas travel. There might be some of you going away on a holiday or a little bit of a break. Could be a business trip as well, successful business trip that's coming up for you. You're either in the planning stages or could be thinking, could be actually packing your suitcase and leaving. For us who won't be hitting the road, this is about making progress in your life in leaps and bounds. This is the motorway of progress. This is where you can just put your foot down and speed up. No more obstacles, no more waiting for things to happen or fall into place, whatever that may be. The secret to this card is that you have to be in control of the processes involved. Don't leave anything to chance. Don't leave anyone in charge, where you think so-and-so is capable, I'll leave them in charge. You have to keep your finger on the pulse of whatever is happening in your life and keep balance. Very important to keep the balance. We have the 6 of Swords. We are traveling. Even if it is just going across a bridge somewhere or going on a canoe or, many of us will have itchy feet to go somewhere. It's spring here in New Zealand. It's a little bit wild, but I think people are starting to get that feeling, yes, I want to be outside. And with all this traveling, if you have been stuck indoors for whatever reason, even if you just go out for a drive, take a map and go, who knows where you might end up. But this is also about a situation, if you have been caught up in a winning and losing kind of situation where there was words being said and there was a little bit of turbulence, upheaval and chaos surrounding relationships or things that you were worried about, it's calming down. You're going into better places. The worst is over and you're totally moving on from upsetting situations. For the weekend, we have the 4 of Pentacles. So we had all that forward movement for today. And then all of a sudden, on the weekend we say, hang on, no, maybe you've overcooked it, maybe you've overdone it, and you say, no, I actually want to start to say no to some things. Perhaps you need to create some balance in your life between, so this is the balance that I was speaking of, balance between work and play, you know, family and career, that sort of thing. So, and we have all this forward movement on Friday, and perhaps there on the weekend it is like, hang on, I need to say no, I need to slow down, I need some healthy boundaries. Maybe you want to save money, you want to have a look at your financial situation. So there is, I get a stubborn feeling around this, that you might want to move forward on your terms and not just fall in with other people all the time. This time you want to do it your way. I hear Frank Sinatra, I did it my way. And then Two of Wands. So we've had this one a couple times as well. So the doors are still open. The opportunities is there for you to expand your world, to step out, explore. You certainly have outgrown your points of view. At the very least, you have outgrown your inner world. So it is time to step out and see what opportunities present itself and just go have a look. Then we have the Five of Swords. So there is a little bit of a focus around winning and losing, words and things that's been said. Perhaps there is a situation that keeps on reoccurring, that you feel like you can't just get away from it. There's another person involved that keeps on bringing up things from the past, or they just don't want to lie certain things to rest. And you feel like you have to keep on dealing with this. But once again, you do have the freedom of will to circumvent these situations and people as much as you can. So make decisions based on what is good for you. Make decisions based on healthy boundaries, what you allow and what you don't allow. Our card, sorry, I bumped my table. Our card for inspiration is immunity. And this card speaks to me with this Five of Swords. Those situations where people come in and they talk about, you know, there's a situation about winning and losing. And winning and losing is about two people having a disagreement, and one person has to give up something. And we're always, sometimes we feel, you know, the responses that we have towards these situations, you know, we feel like, you know, we're not good enough, you know, it's unworthy. We feel like we're not wanted or needed or criticized for being who we are. And with this card, it is saying that you are learning how to handle these situations and build up immunity to certain responses that you normally have to conflict, to chaos in your life, because it is not necessarily, you know, the other person being right and you being wrong. There is a middle ways, there's middle pathways that you can find, and you are in the process of learning that all your responses that you have is you standing in your truth. And you truly can, you know, build up a protective layer for yourself, you know, to, if you're a very sensitive person, to protect yourself emotionally and mentally and energetically in these situations. But you are becoming stronger and stronger in receiving and giving that type of protection to yourself. But it is through, you know, painful lessons that we do kind of realize, I need to do something different here. I can't just go into these situations and just leave myself open. So with this card, it promises you the strength, the inner strength to be able to go through these situations, deal with them, and feel strong and feel protected and not feeling vulnerable. So in a way, also getting to know yourself very well. And I get that also coming in with this Four of Pentacles. So enjoy the immunity, you know, enjoy that feeling of safety when there's chaos around you. I take this safety any day. So I wish everybody a beautiful weekend. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing. Light and love, everyone.